Oh, I'll use the word that many have used. I think there's magic in the air. I think our teachers do an incredible job of creating a world where you can suspend reality occasionally and believe in the magic of folklore and leprechauns. Their ability to create these structures such as the ship, the space shuttle, the castle, and then have the students take on the roles of the people and become people living in that time or in that era or in that, I guess, venue. It's just a magical time in children's lives.
You know, I have a soft spot in my heart for what goes on in that kindergarten and first grade room. You know, they have these big building projects where these young kids, you know, they're 5, 6 years old, and they go and they build these, you know, big full-size, life-size trees and pyramids and space shuttles and boats and things like that. And that's something that all three of them and, you know, myself and my wife, it's something our whole family really remembers.
One of the ones that brings back the most memories is my kindergarten teacher and 3 of my friends and I were all dressed up as ancient Egyptians in front of a pyramid that we built in K1.
I think that's the word that most people use when they talk about the K1 classroom is magic. And people sort of throw around the word, but I think it actually has some meaning when it comes to the education of the kids too. Because, you know, the goal of the school is to provide this excitement about learning, and it all starts there.
Well, I remember the kindergarten one. It was If the World Were a Village, and all the kindergarten class, we marched in under a Chinese dragon, and we were all dressed as cowboys, which probably was a funny sight to see cowboys under a Chinese dragon. But then, and then when it was our turn, we sat on stage and sang Home on the Range, and then we did a square dance. And that was one of the major ones I remember.
And although many of the children do come in reading, I think the most exciting thing for me is when Erin will come down the hall and bring me someone who's just started reading for their first time. It's a little routine we have, and they come and sit in my lap and read to me. Their first book. That really, when the world of reading opens up, that really is magical.